Hey, I'm Joey with GeekTyrant.com.
I'm Billy.
We're here at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. Marvel had their big panel today, showed off a bunch of stuff. We're going to talk about one of my favorite things that I saw that I didn't expect to see because the movie hasn't even started shooting yet. This movie is The Fantastic Four, but there's a new title for it.
The Fantastic Four, The First Step.
The First Step.
It's kind of exciting.
Sure.
Wasn't expecting that. Wasn't expecting a new title.
No.
No, but we did get to see the cast.
They should have called it The Fantastic Four Baby Steps.
Baby steps down the hall. Baby steps to the elevator.
And then the sequel could be First Steps.
Yes.
And then Second Steps.
I mean, we're getting way ahead of ourselves because we think there's going to be a threequel on this one, but we're going to say...
well, look, they're going to be around for a long time,
yes.
All right? Kevin Feige said that they're going to be around for a long time,
They're the cornerstone of the MCU at the moment.
Are they, though?
That's what...
They will be
when
they're finally introduced.
Well, with that being said, we did get to see them.
We did. They all came out on stage.
Yep.
They said they weren't going to, but then at the end of everything, they brought them all out.
Kevin Feige and his trickery again.
He's a trickster, that guy. They even said they didn't have any footage to show us because they haven't even started filming yet. So they're like, oh, man, they're not going to be able to show us anything. But then they're like, but we have this test footage that we could show you.
So
test footage?
So good.
That was test footage?
It was so well done.
Wow.
They kind of explained it as, we all know that it's going to be set in the 60s, but it's in a different part of the multiverse where it's 60s and modern technology together as one.
So it's like, an alternate reality of the 60s, very retro sci-fi.
It's like what you would see like on the covers of books in the 60s. The spaceships look the same, the cars look like all futuristic and flying and super
Very
cool.
Art Deco kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like really cool retro awesomeness. I love the style of this movie. It looks like...
It's something we haven't seen before.
Yeah, this is very different. Everything is just so bright, vibrant. Mm-hmm. Everything is slick looking. The buildings... the cars,
everything,
and like we get to see these rocket ships rocketing up into space, and we get to see everybody wearing their like space suits, like these really cool looking Fantastic Four space suits.
Right. And then they do a little intro to each character. You see them, their names on their space suits, and then you're gonna get a little intro into who they are, what they're gonna be doing.
Oh! Before we go any further, though, the footage that they showed was shot on 8mm film.
Yep.
And so it just had that old 60s styles retro thing going for it.
It had a good feel to it.
And it starts off with Pedro Pascal's Mr. Fantastic. He's up in front of like a bunch of kids and he's got like all these math equations up on the chalkboard. And he's like teaching them science.
And they all look bored.
They all look so bored. And he's like, you want to see an explosion? And everyone's like, yeah. And then he turns on this giant rocket booster that starts blowing out in the classroom. It's really just super fun. The movie has such a fun tone. It's a really like energetic, fun, retro, unique vibe.
I like that. Yeah, it's definitely going for a new turn into the MCU. I'm excited for what they're doing. It's got a really awesome feel. The characters are already friends, you can tell. Their interactions with each other are natural, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes. It looks fascinating.
Fascinating. That's a good word. It took the whole Comic-Con audience by surprise, and it was...
Huge surprise.
Amazing surprise.
Huge. Like, it's just... I wasn't expecting what we got. Like, it's hard to explain. It's like, you had to be there, and I'm sorry you weren't. And this footage will probably never be released.
Unless it's released like on the DVD special features or
anytime soon.
Yeah, no one's going to see it for a while.
For a very long time.
Yeah, we're getting, they start filming literally in 3 days.
But it doesn't mean they haven't done stuff.
Right.
Because at the very end of the footage, they show Galactus. They like tease Galactus.
Oh, the
And you're
shot
just
was
like,
amazing.
and it just sends chills down your like body because you're just, holy shit balls.
The size, they made him look immense and not goofy. That was the best part. He looked dangerous.
Massive.
And they weren't like winking at the audience. It was something
No,
serious.
it was just this quick little shot of him looking through the window of a skyscraper building. And you're just like, what is happening right now?
Everybody lost their
This
shit.
is wild. Oh, the crowd just went insane.
Yep. And it was well deserved.
And there were great shots of like all four of the characters together, and you got to see, we didn't get a full glimpse of what Thing would look like with the details and all that, but we see the outline, and you could tell from the outline, like the shadow of him walking with the group, that it is comic accurate. Like, this is going to be a very comic accurate version of Thing.
Right. If you guys remember back in the day, he used to have the big, thick eyebrows that were coming off the side of his head for his big old forehead. You can see that in the outline.
Man, this movie's going to be so cool. So cool. I'm so pumped for it. I can't wait to actually see some actual footage from it, like stuff that they've shot.
Right.
So I don't know when we're going to see that. It's going to be we probably won't even see it till next year at Comic-Con.
Well, it comes out next year at Comic-Con, so we're going to get a trailer within the next 6 to 8 months, I think. We should.
I don't know.
Well, we're going to hope for the best.
No. But I'm excited.
It's going to be great, guys. We've got some more exciting things from Comic-Con 2024. Hang tight and we'll bring them to you.
Thanks for watching. See you at the movie.